You good over there?
There?
Yeah? Okay, cool. It's 92.3 Amp Radio. I am here with Helena Legend, and you are a DJ, producer, and you're going to be a singer now soon, right?
I actually already sung on a track, so that's on part one of my EP. So I sung for the very first time, and that was on a track released in December.
Do you feel like with artists like the Chainsmokers and Calvin Harris, there's a pressure now to be more than just a DJ and a producer? You have to be the artist as well?
I wouldn't say there's a pressure, but I really feel it cements you as an artist because it's ultimately your sound coming forward. There's nothing more your sound than your voice on a track and your production. So I guess you're kind of hitting it as a triple threat from a few different angles as a producer, writer, singer, DJ. You kind of got every angle covered. So it's exciting. I feel for me it's definitely stepped things up a gear.
Yeah, when you were first getting into it though, were you like, oh, I'm going to be a singer one day, or that wasn't even...
Absolutely not. People kept asking me, are you going to sing on a record? I'm like, no chance.
Yeah.
I never thought I would sing on a record, to be honest. I love singing, but I love singing in the shower, I love singing at home. I actually didn't have the confidence to actually get on a record as much as I'd love to. But then I just decided, like, this is something in my head, it's something that I feel I need to do. So I went into singing lessons and I practiced hard, and yeah, I sung on Illusion for the very first time, conquered my fears and put myself out there. So it's exciting.
There you go.
The reaction's actually been really great, which has given me confidence to get back in the studio and do some more. So
great. As far as your collaboration wish list, who would be like the 3 male singers you would love to get on a record?
Well, Bieber would be great.
Yes, that would be huge.
The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I can't think.
Well, I know as far as female vocalists go, you have what's her name from Pentatonix, Kirstin. You have her. Is that record out or is that coming out?
That's a work in progress.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a track with Kirstin Maldonado from Pentatonix. We've been working on a single together. It's called Dose of You. It's sounding really good. It's probably about 80% there. So still a work in progress. Hopefully that's going to be the next single coming out after the EP.
And that's huge. I mean, the group is phenomenal, and they just keep... at the Grammys, they were amazing. They've just been doing their thing with the Christmas album and stuff like that. How'd you two link up?
We actually linked up through a third party, a mutual friend. As sort of the connections go in LA, management got in touch with management. Yeah. She obviously listened to my EP and she was hyped. She loved the vibe and loved the tracks on there and was very keen to work with us, as I was her. She's a great star. She's got huge talent and we got on really well. Had a really good chemistry in the studio. So yeah, the tracks, I'm really happy with it. It sounds really good.
It's so funny you say the LA circle and a friend of a friend, because I feel like I was stalking you on like Instagram and stuff like that, and I feel like you are just always hanging out with cool people. I saw a photo, actually maybe it was on Facebook, you and Ruby Rose.
Yeah, well, Ruby's actually from Australia, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a country that I've spent a lot of time in. I was the last 10 years living in Australia before I moved over to LA. And I've known Ruby for, probably close to 10 years. So when she actually first started DJing, I used to come to her shows with her and used to crouch down behind the decks for like moral support, and she, when she used to get nervous mixing. So yeah, it's cool, to see, friends do so well and get so big, and she's had phenomenal success, especially the last few years.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm terrible with like names and pinpointing what a person's from, but I don't forget faces. So I saw that picture and I was like, oh my god, I just saw her somewhere or something, and it was because I saw John Wick 2.
Yes.
And she's in there. She's like I'm not going to give away too much, but she's like the lead bad girl.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I'm like, oh my god, this girl, she does everything. She models, she DJs, and you have known her forever, huh?
Yeah. I actually messaged her on Facebook the other day and I was like, dude, it was so weird seeing you in John Wick, but so cool, you know, at the same time. So very proud. She's doing really well.
Dude, you should pull strings and be like, hey, get me in some movies. Would you ever do that?
No, I'm tackling singing first. Let's just
You're like, Mike, leave me alone.
Come on.
Yeah. That's awesome. When was the last time, since you are living this LA life and hanging with all these fellow celebs, when was the last time you got like starstruck from meeting somebody, maybe a fellow artist or something that was like, hey, I love your DJ sets or I love your music?
I don't really get starstruck much, but I do remember playing a show in Sydney with Pete Tong. And
wow.
It's just so weird because I grew up in England and Pete Tong was obviously Radio 1, Friday night, and that's all I heard growing up was every single weekend his voice on the radio. And he was like the god of music, you know, it was like the Bible listening to him. And to hear him speak to me was just like his voice that I'd heard for so many years. To see it in person, I got so tongue-tied that I just kind of like stood there and hi. I couldn't even speak to him because I just got so starstruck, which is so weird. But yeah, that one really sticks in my head.
He's like, this girl, yeah, she's a good DJ, but she has no communication skills. It's terrible.
It's like, who is this girl? She's just standing there gulping at me.
Great. So you have this song called Are You Feeling It?
Yes.
And we're going to play a little game. I found a list of pickup lines that women have said actually have worked on them, okay? So you're going to tell me if you're feeling it or if you're not. So if a guy came up to you and said one of these things, do you give him a chance or no? Okay?
All right, got you.
The first one, you smell like trash. Can I take you out?
Absolutely not.
I thought that was a good one. All right. Number 2. Hey, you. I swipe you right.
I'm not on Tinder.
Okay. Wow, we're striking out here. I don't know what these women.
Come on.
I don't know who these women were that were saying they work. Are you Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection.
That's kind of funny.
That's a cute one, right?
It's kind of cute. It's not too creepy, not too cheesy. It's kind of funny.
Okay, so that ding, 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 that person would be able to get you a beer, hopefully.
Yeah.
The fourth one, I don't have a library card, but do you mind if I check you out?
No.
This is how, see, I like the jokes on popsicle sticks, you know, so this is why I appreciate all these ones.
That's way too structured, you know, they've been sat there thinking about that for a long time, that just doesn't flow.
Alright, well here, how about this one? The fifth and last one, this is very direct. I think it's flattering, but a girl might think it's creepy. A guy just comes up to you and says, hey, I can't stop looking at you. Creepy or no?
I'm not a fan of pickup lines, to be honest. I do find all of those quite creepy.
All right.
Especially when guys come up to you in bars and like, I can't stop staring at you. It's like, come on, dude. So, how about just being normal and saying, hey, how are you?
Unless you come with the Wi-Fi line.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's kind of funny. I would kind of chuckle a bit, like.
I love it.
I know. I'm a hard act to please.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much for popping in. Tell me a little bit about the upcoming projects and stuff like that, the upcoming gigs you have and where people can find you before we wrap up.
So, yeah, as we spoke about, part 1 of my EP was called No Explanations Part 1. That was out in December, late December, and part 2 is out this Friday. Okay. So that's very exciting. That's another 3 tracks coming out on Ultra and Sony Music.
But then, like with the Pentatonix thing and stuff so you're just always making records. So there's just a constant stream of
constant flow of music. So hopefully, the single with Kirstin should be following up maybe April. Hopefully after that there'll be another single that I'm working on with me singing, coming back again as a singer, and just other singles after that. I'm in the studio working on lots of stuff. So you can always check out music and mixes on my SoundClouds, obviously all my socials. Pretty much everything is just at Helena Legend, apart from Snapchat, where I was able to get Helena, which I'm very proud of. So yeah, check it out. Obviously other stuff I'm working on, I'm in the process of launching my own fashion label as well. Very cool. Which is very exciting. So in the spare time that I have, I've been working at a downtown LA and getting designs together, sourcing materials, working with manufacturers and getting my label launched. So it's been very exciting doing that. I'm hoping I should launch it maybe around the middle of the year.
Wow. And then acting roles after that. That's what's coming next.
See.
Helena Legend, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Cool.